Today we're test driving the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee. The model we're in is equipped with a 3.6-liter Pentastar engine and an 8-speed automatic transmission. As you can see, I have a full tank of fuel, and we're going to do a fuel economy test to see how well it performs. Our current fuel range on this full tank is 658 kilometers, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reset our trip meter. As you can see, our trip meter is here, and I've just reset that, and I'm going to reset our second trip meter as well, and now they both read 0. We're going to be driving this over the week and see how many kilometers we complete, and after that we'll head to the gas station to see how much it costs to fill up, so stay tuned. So we just did 196.8 kilometers of driving, and we averaged our lowest, which is 10.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Almost 96% of our driving was on the highway. Just keep that in mind. So we just spent the week testing the Jeep Grand Cherokee, and we have some numbers here we'd like to share with you. As you can see right now, we have less than a half tank of fuel, and so far we've driven a total of 464.3 kilometers. You'll also notice that our fuel economy, according to the vehicle, is 13 liters per 100 kilometers. My driving conditions have been pretty basic. I haven't had the air conditioning on at all, or the heat. Also, I did about 50% of my driving in the city and another 50% on the highway, just to give you an idea of how I got the numbers that I did. What we're going to do now is, as you can see, we're at the gas station, and we're going to fill it back up, and we're going to see how much it costs us, and based on that, we'll do some calculations to get a better idea of how much you can expect to spend and our actual fuel economy as well. Stay tuned. As you just saw, we spent $75.07 to fill up 62 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $120.9 per liter. As you just saw, we spent $75.07 to fill up 62 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.209 per liter. What we're going to do now is we'll calculate our kilometers per liter number. And how we're going to do that is we'll take the 464.3 kilometers that we've driven so far and divide that by the 62 liters of fuel that we filled up. So 464.3 kilometers divided by 62 liters gives us 7.49 kilometers per liter. Next, what we're going to do is we'll calculate our actual fuel range based on my driving. And how we're going to do that is we'll take the 7.49 kilometers per liter that we achieved and multiply it by the 93.1 liters, which is the fuel capacity of the Jeep Grand Cherokee. So 7.49 kilometers per liter multiplied by 93.1 liters equals 697.31 kilometers. So on a full tank of fuel, based on my driving, you can expect 697.31 kilometers of driving. Next, what we're going to do is we'll calculate our cost per kilometer, and how we're going to do that is we'll take the $75.07 that we filled up for and divide that by the 464.3 kilometers that we drove. So $75.07 divided by 464.3 kilometers gives us 0.16. So every kilometer in the Jeep Grand Cherokee costs us 16 cents. Finally, what we're going to do is we'll calculate our cost of a full tank of fuel. Now keep in mind that this is based on our local fuel rate, which is slightly higher than the North American average. To get a more accurate estimate of how much you can expect to spend, please take your local fuel rate. In our case, it was $1.209 per liter. So $1.209 per liter multiplied by 93.1 liters gives us $112.55. So a full tank of fuel, based on our local fuel rate, would cost us $112.55.